What say you?
I think it's a little more, it's less complicated and complicated because we're combining very different levels of child abuse together, because there was the group of kids who it was cool to say, I'm trans, I'm this, because I'm special and I'm cool and I don't want to do my homework. Then there was the group of kids whose parents, Munchausen disease or whatever it is, or just abuse.
Transhausen.
Hollywood to get attention. They used their kids to push them in that. And then you had the groomers and the pedophiles who were in the school system who had to convince them, if you're something different, what we're doing is okay.
Yeah.
That's why all the rules came in the schools. Those rules that they put in schools where don't tell the parents, that wasn't for the kids, ladies and gentlemen. That was for the groomers and the teachers. We allowed them, and a lot of this, we're seeing it go down because just like anything else, it's like the old Dr. Seuss book where everyone had a star on, and then the people, the little yellow duck things, whatever they were, the ones who didn't have it had to get a star. And then pretty soon everyone had a star and they're like, I don't want it. And that's what it is. The attention-seeking group of kids, it wasn't cool anymore because everybody else had it. And then all of a sudden, it was cool to be conservative.
Yeah.
It was cool to be the opposite of that. And then kids kind of switch. But we have to focus. Who should be in jail? We should be looking at the teachers. We should be looking at the legislators who pass these kind of laws. We should be looking at social media. We should be looking at Facebook, looking at things like they just came out with that like, oh, we're going to put settings to limit the thing. No. What you have to do is make everyone who gets online have an ID, because then sex trafficking stops then.
Yeah.
The predators aren't in little vans anymore, ladies and gentlemen, on the corner giving out wine coolers and Snicker bars, catching the slowest kid. They're in their house playing video games.
Don't tell Jeff that. He's still using that MO.
Yes. But they're in our homes. And parents, we got lazy, and we have to take responsibility that a lot of this was from horrible parenting and allowing our kids to go to school as if they're thinking they're getting educated, and we were just handing them off to groomers. So there's a lot of parts to this. And I'm glad that some kids are fighting it off, but you can't be like, oh, we're good now. No. There's still some disgusting that are in our school system trying to groom our children, and they do it in broad daylight. And those are the people we need to go after.
All right.